Now, an 8 on Your Side investigation. Sinkhole secret.
A husband and wife accused of lying about a sinkhole. This case, now headed to trial, is the first of its kind, and it's happening because of our 8 on Your Side investigation. If convicted on these very serious federal charges, this couple could face some prison time.
But their attorneys tell us that homeowners lie all the time, and the punishment doesn't necessarily fit the crime. 8 on Your Side investigator Shannon Benkin has been on this case from the very beginning. Shannon, this is a groundbreaking case.
It is. This investigation caught the eye of the federal government, and now prosecutors are vowing that this kind of lie, one that left a family in financial ruins, is against the law, and they're not backing down. Now it will be up to a jury.
When 8 on Your Side confronted Glenn Jason about the sinkhole home he sold to an unsuspecting family, he didn't know anything about anything.
They say that they have recently lost their insurance because there's a sinkhole there.
No, not that I, to my knowledge, no.
You didn't know there was a sinkhole there?
No.
But when we found proof, an insurance settlement that shows Glenn cashed in big time, didn't fix the hole, and then kept the sinkhole a big secret, he was charged with federal wire fraud, the first case of its kind. He decided to plead guilty, but then changed his mind.
These kinds of cases shouldn't be tried in federal court.
That is attorney Victor Martinez. He convinced Glenn to fight, and that led to a legal showdown. Federal prosecutors responded by arresting Glenn and his wife, Catherine.
Did you ever think there would be a time when a real estate deal could land you in prison?
I didn't think so.
Martinez filed to dismiss the whole case, calling it a civil matter. But U.S. District Judge James Whittemore isn't buying that. He called the argument a rant and denied the motion, writing, "Common sense recognizes that a seller who lies to a buyer about a defect in real property, which impairs the value of the property, has committed a fraudulent misrepresentation." Meanwhile, the sinkhole house sits empty with big cracks, even though a family is forced to keep paying for it anyway. The jury trial is set for Monday. If convicted, the couple could face a sentence of up to 20 years in prison or as little as probation, but either way, they would have a felony on their records.
What about some of the other real estate professionals involved in this case? Do they bear any responsibility for this?
I have a feeling that that will come up in this case. It will be really interesting to see how this all plays out in court.
All right. Thank you, Shannon.
Yep.
And you know, again, it is the first of its kind, and we want to know, what do you think about this? Is jail time too harsh a punishment for lying about a sinkhole? It's an interesting question, and we've posted it on our website or our Facebook page, we should say, WFLA Facebook page, and we'd like you to join in on the conversation and really just kind of weigh in on the topic.
Still